FirePowermotorsport.com from Sardinia Road Track A. So let's get straight into this one. So Callum taking pole position for this first race. Here we go, straight into the action. And we're away. Good start by everybody. Cracking start there by Ice-Chan going down the inside. Callum hanging on to that pole position. Around the first right-hander, and Ice-Chan takes the lead from Callum. Touch of the wall there by Callum. Wilson also having a little battle there with Matt Elwood. Callum dropped right down now into 7th position from pole at the start of this first race. Back up front now, Ice-Chan in the lead. Not too far behind is Thomas. Third place is Paul Callum, Unforgiven, Matt Elwood, Wilson, Jerry Smiles. Chan doing his level best to pull a bit of a lead out on Thomas at the moment. Thomas is sticking right with him for this one. There's Paul in 3rd. Paul's got a nice healthy lead now over Callum in 4th place. So the top 3 now pulling away from the rest of the bunch. Callum making ground. There's Matt Elwood in 5th. Matt Elwood now is under pressure from Jerry Smiles. And Unforgiven also in there. Roderson Wilson having a little battle back there. So look at these two, Unforgiven and Jerry Smiles. 6th and 7th place. Jerry Smiles, I thought he was going to have it down the inside, but sticks behind Unforgiven. Battle going off further back. Oh, big touch to the wall for the Molson now. We're looking there for Molson. Molson goes down into 9th place. There's Unforgiven chasing down Jerry Smiles. Back up, look at front. Ice-Chan still in the lead from Thomas in 2nd, Paul in 3rd. These 3 guys pulling away now, but Callum in 4th place, trying to catch these top 3 up. There's Callum in 4th. Matt Elwood in 5th. Closest cars on the track at the moment, which seems to be between Jerry Smiles and Unforgiven. Oh, little twitch there by Jerry. Keeps it on the track. Gives the opportunity for Unforgiven to pull a little bit closer to Jerry Smiles. These 2 guys battled it out. Molson in 8th, not too far behind Molson is Roderson, 9th position. Quick back up look at front. Oh, I've got a right little battle going off here now up front. So Paul takes the lead from Ice-Chan, from Callum and Thomas. Good 4 cars in the mix here. So look at Ice-Chan, because Ice-Chan now is under pressure from Callum. Callum has looked down the inside. Is he going to take him? Gets into the draft, not close enough this time for Callum. But Callum now is under pressure from Thomas. Thomas having looked down the inside of Callum. Is he going to take him? I think he's got the line on. He does, break past there by Thomas to take that 3rd position from Callum in 4th place. So these top 4 guys all fairly close at the moment, keeping the pressure on each other. Thomas now having a look down there, and Chan down the inside, not this time. Chan's giving it everything he's got to catch up to Paul in first place. Good racing there by Paul. Paul's pulling a little bit of a lead from these 3 guys at the moment. These 3 battle it out. Nice clear track for Paul in first place. Chan's getting right into the draft now with Thomas as he's having it round this left-hander. Yeah, just sticks behind him this time, nice and tight to him. Callum now getting back into the mix. Second gear left-hander around there, and Chan manages to hang into that second place from Thomas, Callum, Matt Elwood. Let's have a quick look further back, see what's happening. Here's Jerry Smiles in 6th. Unforgiven in 7th. Nelson still hanging on to the 8th place, getting chased down now by Roddus in 9th. So back up front now with Paul, still in the lead in this first race of the second round of the championship. Great racing there by Paul, pulling a bit of a lead on the 3 guys behind him. Chand and Thomas now in a little battle. Chand hangs onto that second place. Thomas in 3rd. Callum and Matt Elwood. All very close, these 4 guys. Nice little pack behind the leader of Paul. Thomas pulls out onto Chan. Is he going to make a move on him before this left-hander? Hard onto the brakes, and he does. Great pass there by Thomas over Chan. Callum right up in the booty of Chan's also at the moment. Chan's feeling the pressure from these 2 guys. Matt Elwood now also getting into the mix. Chan in 3rd, Thomas, Matt Elwood. So I'm just about halfway through this first race. Can Callum get the booty down to catch up to Paul in first position? Callum now riding in 2nd with Chan, Thomas, Matt Elwood, Jerry Smiles and Ruben and Wilson. Thomas having another look down the inside. Not this time. I thought Thomas was doing a look down the inside there with Chan, and not quite this time. These 4 guys sticking nice and close together still. There's Paul, nice healthy lead now as Paul has got over Callum in 2nd. Can he hang into that first position and take the checkered flag in this first race in the 2nd round? Chan still chasing down Callum. For that all between these 3 guys here. further look back, see what's going off. There's Rodder still in 9th place, doing his level best to chase down Molson in 8th. Unforgiven sliding onto that 7th place. He's chasing down Jerry Smiles. Matt Elwood hanging on to that 5th place. Still the battle is up at front here between 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Battle on the track at the moment between these 3 guys. Callum now really pushing his car hard to try and catch up to Paul. Just over 10 minutes of this first race gone. Thomas going to make a move for Thomas having a look down the inside, then down the outside. Thomas now in the draft of Chand. Is he going to make a move on him? And he does. Thomas having a look down the outside of Chand. Great little battle between these 3 guys, because Matt Elwood is still there in the mix. Thomas 3rd, Chan 4th, Matt Elwood 5th. Could be a non-line finish between these 3 guys. Quick back up front, see how Paul's doing. Whoa, Paul's really under pressure now from Callum. Callum's really caught up to Paul now. Must be just over about a second between these 2 guys. Paul might be feeling the pressure a little bit now. Callum's got a little bit closer. Coming to the final stage of this first race. Callum now almost into the draft of Paul. Stick with these 2 guys for a few moments. See if Callum can make a move on Paul. Oh, Callum look down the outside there. Is he close enough? No, not quite this time. He's right at the booty. There is Callum, really putting that pressure onto Paul. Great racing still there by Paul to hang on to that first place with the pressure he's got on at the moment from Callum. Look further back, see what's happening. Thomas sang to that 3rd place from Chand and Matt Elwood. But the battle on the track at the moment, the closest battle on the track is between these 2. Paul in 1st, Callum in 2nd. Callum doing a great job to catch up to Paul. And Paul also doing a great job to hang on to that 1st place. These 3 guys still battling it out. Paul staying on to that 1st position. Thomas and Chancellor on the little battle. Going to be very close between 4th and 5th by the end of the race. Matt Elwood having a look down the outside. Is he going to take him? No, not this time. Ice Chand still hangs into that 4th place from Matt Elwood. Little skid there by Matt Elwood in 5th. Back to the front, back to the leaders here. Whoa, so close. And Paul takes it. Great racing there by Paul to take the first win of the 3 races. Callum 2nd, Thomas Chan, Matt Elwood. Jerry Smells big as at home in 6th. Unforgiven in 7th. In fact, Wilson's going to bring home that 8th place. And he does from Rodith in 9th.